Swag all to the right, turn left and hold it tight.
Put the knee buckle down. Put the knee buckle down.
Hey guys, I'm back, and if I'm talking a little low, it's because it's like kind of late here, but I didn't have time during the day to make a video, so I'm here now. If you haven't noticed, my background is a little different. It's my new apartment. I am down in Cary, North Carolina, staying with my sister, and I'm very happy about it. I noticed that the quality is coming out better with my camera. I know my last video was kind of yellowish, but what I'm hoping is that my audio comes out good as well. So let's get to business. The topic I want to cover in this video is actually about natural hairstyles. I know I put up a few videos before about some of the styles I do, and you know, failures here, successful ones there. I've had more failures than successful ones, unfortunately, but that's trial and error for you. Right now I'm preparing to wear my hair in a braid out. I have my hair braided up. It's pretty shrunken. It's been in braids for about 2 days. I find the longer I wear it, the more my braids shrink. And I guess my issue with natural hairstyles right now is that I went online at one point and I looked up different face shapes and how different, you know, hairstyles complement different face shapes. So, you know, I found my face shape, but then I realized, well, the hairstyles they had weren't exactly geared. I don't expect everything to be geared towards natural women, since it's still not either widely accepted or widely done. For whatever reason, it's just not out there as popular as straight ones. So, realizing this, and that I'm not gonna, you know, straighten my hair as often as other people might, I was left kind of confused about what styles are good for me or not, or that would flatter me. You know, you wear what you want to wear, but you want to flatter your best features. So the difficult area I find to have is not even like the back of my head. This one sounds so much easier. I have trouble with the front of my hair. It's so much easier to style the back of my hair, put it in a puff, put it in a bun, put it wherever you want. The front of my hair, like just this 1, 2, I don't know what else to do. I've tried the side part and I end up with like a weird Pac-Man effect after a couple days. And I don't mind the shrinkage, but like I said, when it shrinks, it just kind of, you know, want to come off, but it's just, it doesn't work out. So that's my issue, is that when I try to find styles that complement either my face shape or bone structure or whatever else may be as far as my head, I just need this. I don't know what to do. I'll pin the sides back, I'll put in a little zigzag style braid, twist, whatever you do, you know. But this, right, I don't know what it is, this part. This part of my hair, most people say it's this part. Oh, it's so kinky, or I can't get it to tangle. It's not even, I can deal with that. It's this part. Literally these two blades here. My sister used to call them antennae because I used to always wear this part in the middle of my head. Either way, here, I don't know what to do with it. So if somebody has any recommendations, kindly leave a comment, and I'll try the style out or post your video or something. I don't know what to do. On a positive note, coming up is the fall. What I always do in the fall is put my hair in a protective style, whether it's under a wig or in braids. I would love to do braids again, but I have this uncomfortable feeling about not washing and conditioning my hair once a week, or at least getting it wet. It's weird. I feel like I'm still figuring my hair type that way, but you know, coming up, I might not wear my hair in a covered up weave, including protective hairstyle this time. I honestly thought about going back to 2-strand twists, because watching other YouTubers, which it's great watching everybody else's videos, doing the 2-strand twist allows for people to like roll it and pin it back, and I remember all the styles I did with my 2-strand twist. And honestly, I may get slightly less knots, but I still get knots at the end of my hair. I'm finding out my hair is a lot more kinkier than I thought. The longer it gets, sometimes we realize what our curl pattern really is, and I'm really definitely figuring out. I'm up in the 4s somewhere. In one of my videos I mentioned 3C, but it's definitely gearing more towards like 4 something. Very, very tight coils, and I think There's another YouTuber out here, something I have it floating by, I don't know. She's really good when it comes to dealing with regular natural hair issues. I'm not gonna make this too long, so I'm gonna say that she mentioned not even wearing it and so, you know, called protective hairstyles. Her hair is thick, so she has to get all the shed hair out, and that's a really good method for her for reducing her knots, because she says that her shed hair catches on to the other strands and creates the knot. I was like, it's kind of weird, but to kind of find out that actually has been having a lot with my hair. The longer I wear it in these kind of styles, I'm like, why? And then I look and I see the little white bulbs, and I realize that my hair has been shedding in the braids, which you're like, boo, like, of course it is. Now y'all understand, like, with it shedding in the braids, somehow on the inside, they kind of start to shrink downwards. Like, it's in there, then it sheds, and then it starts to shrink all up in there and do something weird. Next thing I know, I have a knot when I take my braid out. I like to consider hair to be something that should be really simple. You shouldn't have to do all kinds of crazy stuff. Hair is just the most natural, it's one of the most natural things on this that should just come very naturally. But at the same time, it isn't just a science. You also have to have like a strategy, so I'm still figuring that out. I just thought I'd share with you guys some of my hair woes, just so that if you're going through any of this, you can probably relate to some of what I'm saying, or I can probably relate to something that you've gone through. But it's nice to know that it isn't just you and you're like, oh, my hair is just awful, I have terrible hair. You know, when you be reminded that, like I said, our hair just comes the most natural to us. And even though I can't figure out what to do with the front of my head, and I get split ends still and knots, I still love my hair. I have no intentions of wearing it.
Swag off to the right, turn left and hold it tight.
Put your knee buckle down. Put your knee buckle down. Put your knee buckle down.
Swag